Hello, this is a demo about some improvements to the launch viewer functionality in Cockpit machines and some exploration of what actually needs to be done to make it work completely in practice. So yeah, let's see. This is a virtual machine with the VNC graphical console, and you can go here to the desktop viewer selection, and it will tell you that you can connect here to this port on this address. But if you know about network, it's clear that this doesn't work. This is the listening address of the VNC server, and we are on some other machine. We are connected to this dev MVO LAN machine over the network, so we cannot connect to localhost, of course, to interact with the virtual machine host. But Cockpit used to do just that, and it would all just fail. But now I've fixed this button here to use a more reasonable address, which is here from the URL, of course. So let's see what happens. You have to click on this, and you get this error from the remote viewer that it cannot connect to this address here, which now it doesn't work, but at least the address looks reasonable. We want to connect to port 5901 on this machine. And okay, I know what's going on. As hinted, this is the listening address, and libvirt or QEMU only allow connections from localhost and not from the machine where the browser is running on or my whole desktop is running on. So what we can do, no, sorry, I'm jumping the gun here, jumping the shark. Forget about that. The first problem is, of course, as always, the firewall. So now let's go to the networking page and do something about the firewall. And this page here is a lifesaver for me. I would not be able to do this on the command line, I think. So we add our VNC servers to the firewall and open it. We add it to the public zone because this is about traffic from my desktop machine to the virtual machine host, and it's not about traffic into a virtual machine. I think this libvirt zone is about traffic between virtual machines and from the outside into virtual machines. But we are not going into the machine, we just need to interact with the QEMU process on the virtual machine host. Okay, so that's okay now. Let's try again. Back to virtual machines. Launch the remote viewer. And now error message is different. We had no route to host. This has disappeared now. I don't really understand why the firewall would give you the no route to host message. Maybe that's what you always get. I don't know. But now we get the clear connection refused. This is because QEMU is listening on only locally on the loopback device. And we can open this up now. And I know how to do that. The UI doesn't help you yet with this. But we have some other stuff in the pipeline that allows you to edit here these details for VNC when the machine is shut off. And we just override the default and we open it all up completely. And this is, of course, maybe not a good idea to just open this port on your machine and open the firewall and all of that. But we are sysadmin here. We can do that. The internet has told us that this is the thing to do. So now when we run it again, it all starts up again. We can go to the desktop viewer thing again. Now we have the address as 000 here. And if we launch this thing now, then we are connected. You can't see it because my screencasting tool only has one window in it. But you have to believe me. I guess you haven't seen the error messages earlier either. Okay. Yeah, it's the wonders of Wayland, I guess. Yeah, you have to believe me, there were error messages and now there aren't. Now I have the remote viewer open here. And maybe I make another demo where you can see more than one window. Yeah, sorry about that. But just imagine there have been error messages until now, and now it's all working and the remote view is open and I can interact with the VNC console of that virtual machine. So, and we might put some help into Cockpit to do all this configuration, to tell people that they have to change the default listening port for those virtual machines that they want to access, and that they have to open the firewall, and that they might have to open more ports in the firewall. We only got 4 ports, maybe that's not enough. And all of these things, but then again, this is all not a good idea from a security point of view, I guess. And maybe we should recommend other solutions to people, like running Word Viewer with SSH forwarding and SSH tunneling, and maybe improving our tool so that this also works with a couple of clicks and does not involve the command line on your desktop. Okay, that's enough rambling. Thanks.